Catzz Money Army, give me 5 minutes of your precious time and I'll explain to you how I was able to earn $100 per hour by participating in focus group. Step number 1, go onto a web browser and type in respondent.io. Alright, next, let's look for the hyperlink that shows login. And under login, there's researcher and participant. In order for us to make money, we would need to register an account as a participant. So go ahead and create an account. I have mine created, so I'll go ahead and log in. Okay, so after logging into the website, the first thing that you should always do is to complete your profile, as well as uploading an introduction video about yourself. This video will explain who you are, where you work at, what's your current job title, what are some hobbies and skill set you have. Once that's completed, the next step I would recommend is to go through every recent jobs that's posted. Sorting it by most recent will actually give you a higher chance of a client responding back to you. Make sure that you answer the question truthfully. Some of these projects listed can be focus group as well as one-on-one conversations. Here, I will show you guys an example of one focus group that I qualified for. I had also mentioned this gig briefly in one of my previous videos where I had talked about 11 side hustles. I've also posted that link in the description below. This focus group was about, is automating customer service frustrating you? That was a 60-minute session. After completing the focus group, I was rewarded $100. And right here has a brief description. We are a contact center software provider and believe in a world where business provide frictionless customer service 100% of the time. We're looking for people who have been frustrated by an interaction with an automated system. Examples, voice chatbot, virtual agent within the last 7 days. I'm sure this is something that most of you can relate. This meeting occurred in a Zoom live meeting. Out of respect for this client, I would not be reviewing any names, product, or company name. Instead, I had drew a picture here that illustrates what occurred in our focus group a month back. Please do me a favor, smash the like and subscribe. Thank you. So there was one host. There were about 15 of us. It was kind of funny too, like before starting the meeting, it took maybe 10-15 minutes for everyone to gather up. Some of these participants never used Zoom before. They didn't really know what to do. And some candidates even had like background music playing, or they were not aware that they had noises in like the background. And so the host had asked us to mute our microphone. Oh, and this meeting, there were no questions given to us in advance. Since there were like close to 15 of us, the host thought it was a good idea to break the group into 3, and each group were assigned a series of questions. And some of these questions off the top of my head were, when was the last time we interacted with a bot? What was the website or company name? We were probably like 20 minutes in, other folks were talking, and finally the host selected me. One of the questions was, share some of my experiences with automated customer service. There was one web hosting provider that currently hosts my website, and this company does not have a live customer service in the chat room. Instead, they actually deployed these bots. And when I ask basic questions, the bot seems to recognize it. Like, what is the current price for like a web hosting account? What is the current price for a domain name transfer? You know, later on when I start asking some of the more complex questions like, hey, I have currently signed up to a web hosting service for almost 1 year and my contract doesn't end till next year, but I'm also looking at the premium plan. Is it possible to prorate the remaining contract I have with my current plan and then get those credit transfer over to the premium plan? And so the chatbot didn't really know how to respond back. Instead, it just gave me links of topics that was not even related to my question. So that was one of the experiences that I shared with everyone in our focus group. Since there were 15 of us, I only had like 5 minutes to talk. So once we completed wave 1 of questions, the host then came back with further questions. You know, like some of these questions were talk about some of the pros and cons of automated chatbot. You know, can we give some examples where it would make sense to use an automated chatbot? Focus group was something I heard of for quite some time now, but I've never got the balls to actually participate in one. So I thought, why not just try it out and see how it goes? And I was surprised that I actually enjoyed it as well. For those of you who are opinionated, enjoy talking to others, don't mind meeting up with random strangers to discuss a certain topic, this is perfect for you. As always, there are 1,000 ways to make money. Cha-ching!